Chill. Now who set Kamora's house on fire?
You know, just because I'm a mom, I've tried to, you know, look the other way for things and turn the other cheek. And I don't know, I sometimes feel like some of those things come back to haunt you over time.
And y'all already know, if not all, then most of the fingers are being pointed at the one and only Sean Diddy Love Puff Combs. Now, if y'all have been keeping up with this whole Surviving Diddy series, then you know Kamora is one of the few living people who has the most dirt on that man. She was Kim Porter's best friend, and she's been pushing for her case to be reopened because she believes Kim's death was a cover-up. A lot of people are now speculating that Diddy probably tried to finish her off by setting her house on fire because he's scared of what she might end up revealing about him if she keeps on talking.
They paid homage to certain sacrifices and homage to certain idols. They would drink, party, be merry, and the men would have.
Kamora posted some very disturbing pictures of firefighters trying to put out the fire with the caption, "My house caught on fire. The kids and I are all fine. I cannot express enough my deepest gratitude to the numerous battalions, ladders, and units that attended to us for many hours today and quite possibly saved our lives. Thank you." But many people did not believe for 1 second that this was an accident and immediately started pointing fingers at Diddy. One person tweeted, "Diddy definitely set Kamora's house on fire. He needs to be put down." Another person said, "Diddy is blowing up cars and is now setting Kamora's house on fire. He's trying to silence everybody who got dirt on him." But can we really blame them for accusing Diddy? Kamora is the only one that probably has a lot of dirt on Diddy. Like, the moment that Cassie filed that lawsuit, Kamora shared a very cryptic post to her Instagram story alongside a heart emoji saying, "As you sow, so shall you reap." And many people assume the remark was a comment on how Diddy treated her friend and the mother of his 3 children, Kim Porter, just before she died. In a follow-up post, Kamora wrote that she was starting a girl gang consisting of women who are aggressive in their support of other women, and she asked everyone if they wanted to volunteer. She also posted a throwback pic of Kim Porter with the heart emoji. And rumor has it, Kamora's been working overtime to get Kim's case reopened because she thinks Kim was poisoned. You see, at the time of Kim's death, Kamora was actually one of the first people to show up on the scene. And when Kim died, the coroner who was in charge of her death, Ed Winter, immediately ruled her death a homicide after he found traces of poison in her body. However, before he could do any further investigation, he got kicked off the case and replaced by another coroner. Now, this second coroner had a whole lot of people side-eyeing him because he took an entire 2 weeks to conclude that Kim had died from pneumonia, which was very weird because it does not take 2 weeks to conclude that somebody died from pneumonia unless you're trying to tamper with some evidence. And what's even more shady is he completely disregarded Ed's report about Kim being poisoned. And even now, nobody knows where that autopsy report even is.
Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms.
And y'all get this. Right when this was publicized and the reporters started to search for Ed to find out what really happened, he was found dead at his home. And at the time, that was when Kim's autopsy reports came out, and both Kim's friends and her family didn't believe it because Kim never had any medical condition prior to her death. She was perfectly healthy. It was said there were questions about the manner in which she died. There's also this other report that says Kim was actually found on her bed with blood on her pillowcases and a slight trail of blood on the bedroom floor that led to the bathroom. She was also strategically placed on the bed to mess with the police investigation. Another source who was close to Kim and Kamora said Kim's family has been on the FBI's neck for for years now to reopen this case, but Diddy's been using all his little connections to stop that from happening. The source said they are seeking legal advice and are unequivocally pursuing to slap Diddy with a lawsuit for wrongful death. Oh, but it gets even juicier, y'all. Kamora and Kim's families have also been working with private investigators over the years to collect as much information as possible, and they now have physical evidence to support their case. They have been undeniably shattered by Kim's death because they feel she didn't die from natural causes. So as y'all can see, Kamora has been doing everything in her power to expose the real truth. And it looks like Diddy is done tolerating that. The crazy thing is though, this ain't the first time Diddy has attempted to physically harm Kamora. Cause in fact, right after Cassie's lawsuit was filed, an old interview resurfaced of Kamora putting Diddy on blast for physically assaulting her while she was very much pregnant. The article read, "There was a nasty outburst when Kamora said something to Combs and he threatened to hit her. Kamora confirmed this during the interview when she said, 'And I was pregnant,' the moron." I honestly don't think it's a coincidence that her house caught on fire in the middle of the night right as all these things are happening. Things are obviously not looking too good for Diddy, and the last thing he needs is for Kamora to reveal even more secrets about him. Now, mind you, this is the same dude who literally blew up Kid Cudi's car because he suspected there was something going on between Kid Cudi and Cassie. He literally got removed as the chairman at Revolt TV and the company he works with to make his alcohol beverage, De Leon Tequila. They just filed a lawsuit against him. Some people also speculate that he may have set Kamora's house on fire as a warning to keep her mouth shut. Although these are just theories, and this incident could just be a coincidence. But I definitely wouldn't put it past Diddy to try and take Kamora out, considering the fact that she is the last living person who knows everything he's done. She witnessed him physically and emotionally mistreat Kim for years, and reportedly even knows all the content of that tell-all book Kim was writing before she died. Now, as usual, fans had a whole lot to say about this, and they definitely didn't hold back. This one person said, probably a message from Diddy. Diddy is gonna try and take out as many people as he can, especially the people who can have him convicted. Diddy is so transparent right now. Another person said, with everything coming out, Diddy would have to convince me that he didn't have something to do with that fire. Harder than he would have to convince me that he did, because I immediately thought he had to have his hands in that. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Kamora's house catching on fire out of nowhere in the middle of the night? And do y'all think Diddy really had something to do with it? Or is this all just one big coincidence? Y'all know what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.